Hello and welcome to a podcast that's an Oscars draft. You know, that's why I was trying to figure out where I was going to go for the intro.
Yeah, because you have to think about Adam.
Yeah.
You have to know what you're going to say before you speak.
Yeah, that's my problem in life is I usually don't. I am your host, Adam Hess, and with me as always, the Joel and Ethan Cohen of podcasting, Mike Regan and Tyler Carcara. How you guys
Now
doing
that does imply that one of us is Joel and one of us is Ethan.
today? Yeah. So which one
Don't
of
you
you guys
wanna
thinks
be
dildos is really funny?
Yeah, which that's kind of loaded. Where it's like, which one of us has the juice, which one of us does not.
I could go Ben and Josh Safdie. You guys want to do that?
Yeah. Because then Ben Safdie is less of an insult than Ethan Cohen.
Yeah.
Damn.
Sorry,
Get
that
outta
was
here,
rude.
Driveway
That was
Dolls.
mean to Ethan Cohen. Ethan Cohen is
I was
I
loving.
like Driveway Dolls. I do.
By the way,
Really?
I had
That was rude.
real quick. I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 different intros written down. I just had to decide which one to go with off the list.
Look at you, improv on the fly.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Do we think that if Joel's new movie this upcoming year is bad, that's really going to throw a wrench in all the takes about which Cohen has the juice?
I think we should just sit down and watch the tragedy Macbeth and figure out if Joel Cohen even has the juice.
I've seen it. He has the juice. It's pretty.
He has the
cool.
juice? I haven't seen it.
It's a pretty cool movie.
It's all like grayscale, right?
Yeah, and it's all like crazy, like impossible sets. Like all the backgrounds are like fog. You know, everything
with
is
Denzel,
it's
right?
very stylized. Yeah,
Yeah.
It's
And at the
like
end of it-
Denzel doing Macbeth monologues with noir lighting in like a white blank space, and then suddenly there's like a rafter above him, and and there's a witch sitting on a rafter in a blank space. It's really fucked up and weird. It's cool. It's a cool.
And at
movie.
the end, Paul Mescal covers himself in like white goop.
Mhm.
And
Yeah. He covers
delivers-
himself in white goop and delivers a monologue.
Yeah, delivers a monologue.
And I cried.
Cried during the goop.
Can I read you some of the other ones I wrote down just to see what you got, if you guys think I made the right decision here?
Yeah.
This one's for you. My Josh O'Connor and Mike Feist. Mike Feist.
I like the idea of that one, but the execution needs to be better.
Yeah, that's a good point. My personal
Can we
army
have
of
Mike
darkness.
Feist and some stuff. Oh. Is that the best Evil Dead movie?
Evil Dead 2, I think.
Yeah.
The two dead men I'm hoping wake up.
Oh, I see what you did there.
It's pretty good.
It's clever.
It's pretty good. Mike hasn't
And-
seen it though, so.
There's
No.
a ton of other ones that I'm not going to go through here, but finally, and I need them to trust me one last time.
That one's pretty good. I do like that one. That's how 2025 feels like a millennia. Is that movie came out this year?
Yeah, Mike and I
Doesn't
saw
feel
that
like it
in
came out
theaters
this year.
after going to a Cubs game.
That's hilarious.
Oh,
with that-
yeah.
What we're doing here today, folks, is we're doing an Oscars draft. I'll introduce the podcast, and then you could say whatever Top Gun joke you're about to make, or not Top Gun, Mission Impossible joke. The way this is going to work is we are each going to draft a movie or an actor for 8 categories. Those categories: Best Picture, Best Actor, Best Supporting Actor, Best Actress, Best Supporting Actress, Original Screenplay, Adapted Screenplay, and Best Cinematography. But here's the catch. If a screenplay, actor, or movie is already drafted, you cannot draft from that same movie. So, for instance, if you decided to draft Mila Kunis from Wake Up Dead Man as your Best Supporting Actress, you could not draft Wake Up Dead Man for Best Original Screenplay or Best Picture. The movie's off the board. Not available.
Done.
Mila Kunis Best Supporting Actor nomination would be one of the best things to ever happen.
She's the dead man in that movie. Her delivery on
Yeah,
every line is like
I
this is just a
rewatched that
paycheck.
movie recently. We've seen it twice, and I'm like, I love Mila Kunis. Mila Kunis is great. That's not the best Mila Kunis performance I've ever seen.
No.
It's not bad.
It's no Forgetting Sarah Marshall.
Forgetting Sarah Marshall.
Hey.
She's really good in Forgetting Sarah Marshall.
They didn't get rid of the term actress. Wasn't there a thing for a while where it was like, why is there an actor and an actress? We're all actors. And it's female actor, male actor. Wasn't that a thing for a
Yeah.
while? Or am I thinking of stewardess?
That's kind of how I talk about it. Yeah, you were thinking of stewardess. It's just they're all stewards now.
Yeah. Flight attendants.
It's a thing I do. Like I usually refer to whatever
Everyone's a
gender
secretary.
as actor.
Everyone's an assistant now.
Yeah.
But I think for the sake of the Academy Awards, it's still Best Actress and Best Actor, because otherwise it would be Best Male Actor, Best Female Actor, Best Supporting Male Actor. So
Yeah.
I think that just for the lack of delineation, it's Actress and Actor for the sake of the awards.
How do you guys feel about the idea that has been proposed before of genderless acting awards? And
Oh, man.
keep in mind that if you disagree with it, you basically voted for Trump.
I just feel bad because then DiCaprio would lose every year to Kate Blanchett.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
So there'd only be like one
There'd
Best
be
Actor
one
award.
Best Actor, and there would be 10 nominees.
What if they did?
Oh.
What if they did Best
The problem
Actor,
is when
Best
the problem
Supporting Actor, Second Best Actor, Second Best Supporting Actor? That way we can get
Yeah.
both categories still,
That's true.
and we can just give the second best to all the women.
The real problem of the genderless acting awards will come when like one year it like just makes sense for there to be like 8 men and 2 women
That'd be a
get
problem.
nominated, and then everyone's gonna be
Yeah.
like, oh no.
Um,
It's a nice
With that-
idea, but we need more awards. The Oscars should have more awards.
they just need to add a stunt award and get rid of everything that happens during the Oscars that isn't an award. Have the
I
Oscars
agree.
be
agree
hosted by
with that.
ChatGPT, who just posts a thing on the screen that says Best Actor, and it lists the nominees, and then fucking Meryl Streep walks out and goes, the Best Actor nominee goes to...
You don't
I
want to
know she's
see
British in this
Harrison
situation.
Ford no sell Best Picture.
No, I don't.
And the best movie of the year goes to The Secret Agent.
That'd be wild. You know what the best thing that people don't talk about with Harrison Ford is? He's Red Hulk. No one's talking about this anymore.
No one's talking
He's
about
red
it.
pilled.
No one's talking about how he's red-pilled. He's Red Hulk. He's out here as the president and a Red Hulk. Really showing you that you can have it all.
What do we think his policies on healthcare were like?
He's Republican. I think that. I don't think
so?
Harrison.
You
I don't
think
think
so?
that. I don't think Thunderbolt Ross got elected and went universal healthcare. Although, you know what? If there's one man who understands the need for medication, it's the guy that's got to take his little
that
red
man
pills
needs
every
his
day.
pills.
Yeah.
We cannot talk about Captain America: Brave New World. This podcast is already going to be an hour
What
and
are
a
you talking
half
about? We'll be drafting it in every category.
in every category,
Yeah, I have it
breaking
down
the
6 or
rules.
7 times.
Yeah. So the other aspect of this, along with the rules, is that we are going to be doing this in snake draft order. So 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1, and the picks from 1 to 3 are going to be in order of films logged on Letterboxd this year.
Oh,
Where the first pick will be the least amount of films, and the third pick will be the most amount of films. And this should come as no surprise to you that the winner this year of the number 1 overall pick is Town Alone's own Mike Regan. Mike, round of applause.
Ha.
Congratulations, you did more with your life here this year than we did.
Second pick will be going to Tyler Carcara in the upset of the year.
Shit,
And
did you beat me?
I beat you. And third pick will be going to me.
What did you log this year, Adam?
121.
Oh, pretty good.
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
It's my best year, but I really unlocked some in the last few months where I just was like, I'm just going to watch movies all the time. That's what my thing is now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I logged 106. I could have done better.
I
could have done better.
I checked yours earlier just to make sure that you hadn't like one up to me with your Chainsaw Man review. But I had to beat.
Chainsaw Man, Best Actor. Best Actor is Chainsaw Man. Best Actress, Bomb Devil.
Doesn't count as anime.
Best supporting actor, his Chainsaw Cat.
Didn't know there was a Chainsaw Cat.
There's a Chainsaw Cat. Best supporting actress, his baddie cinephile boss. Did you know that's part of that
I
movie?
don't know anything about this show except the guy's got a chainsaw head.
I haven't seen the show. I've only seen the movie. I don't know anything about the show.
I just remember when like the manga like took over the internet. Everybody said it was the greatest thing ever.
Adam-
Stop. The last 2 movies we've talked about are Chainsaw Man and Brave New World.
Okay,
we
we'll
have
dive
to
right
talk
in this,
about
Adam.
them.
I just need to sell you on Chainsaw Man. The first thing that happens in this movie is his boss asks him out on a date to go see a movie, and they go see 10 movies in a row at a movie theater, and
What?
and it's about the beauty of cinema, and that's the first 15 minutes of Chainsaw Man.
That should be the whole movie, if you ask me.
Chainsaw Man rules. It's like if Materialist had a sick anime battle at the end.
How many times Pedro Pascal showed? No, never mind. We gotta get to the podcast. Mike,
Pedro Pascal is Chainsaw Man.
you have first pick on the board. All the categories are available to you. What is
All right.
your first selection here?
Let's see here. A little behind the eight ball here. I had a terrible year when it came to getting to the theater, unfortunately.
Mike's
think
taking it
Jesse has
seriously
many
when he
talkies.
breaks out a pin. When Mike is using
Bad.
physical notes, he is locked in, man.
Well, I realize it doesn't matter if you guys saw more movies. It's a draft, right? It's like gambling, and I'm great at that. So I'll figure it out.
Wait, are all these
it's
movies
not even
happening in
about
college
seeing
football?
movies.
What's
It's
that?
not even really about seeing movies. It's about
Right.
like knowing what has the buzz.
Yeah, exactly, and what the Academy likes,
Yeah.
and also throwing my random
international
shit in there.
films. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and take a big one off the board here. Potentially. I'm gonna go with my cinematography pick first, and I'm gonna take
Oh,
one battle after another.
interesting. Interesting.
That was my favorite part about that movie. So
I mean, One
wow.
Battle is definitely going to win the most Oscars for sure.
Yeah. Tyler, do you know who was the DP on that one?
I don't actually.
I just saw it a minute ago.
I think is it?
Michael Bauman
Yeah.
Yep, that's it.
of Licorice Pizza fame.
Yeah.
That's it. He's
I
DP'd two
enjoyed
feature
that movie.
films, One Battle and Licorice Pizza. So One Battle
That's
off
right.
the board. That means no Leo for Best Actor, no Best Adapted
Exactly.
Screenplay, no Sean Penn for Best Supporting Actor. All of that off the board.
I like to cause chaos.
And chaos you have caused. Tyler Carcara of the podcast. Your first pick.
Is that my biggest credit? One day I'll have a different credit.
Every time I refer to you on the podcast, I started off with friend of the show, Tyler Carcar of the podcast. Every time I tell an anecdote about you.
Remind me, we are doing both screenplay awards or one screenplay
Picture,
award?
actor, supportings, both screenplays, and cinematography.
Okay, all the ones that aren't like live action short. Sure.
Yes.
Um,
No
in
songs
that
either.
case, best adapted screenplay. Ooh. I
I
was
like how
either
he started
gonna go-
off by saying the category and then didn't have a pick in mind.
Well, I did have a pick in mind, but then I'm wondering if I actually want it in a different category.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to take. I'm gonna take. You know what? I'm just gonna do. I'm gonna take Jessie Buckley in Best Actress.
Yep, if you didn't take it there, I was going to take it.
Yeah, I was thinking Best Adapted, but One Battle is also going to be adapted in the adapted category, technically.
Right.
Um.
But we can't draft one battle, so
Exactly. Yeah.
yeah.
Well, but
That takes Hamnet off the board too.
Takes Hamnet off the board as well. Jessie Buckley, phenomenal performance in that movie. Very good. Very good. I see there's a lot
the
of
best
thoughts.
of the year.
Yeah.
If there
It
was
was
a
a good
genderless Best Actor award, I would give it to Jessie Buckley in Hamnet.
So now I'm up. See, I think it would have been a lot of fun to just go with Best Picture right off the board here. But you guys kind of took One Battle and Hamnet, which I think are probably the two front runners. Okay, so why didn't I put Best Director on here? Am I new?
Oh, you didn't?
Yeah, how
we have
weird is
that?
that? Nah,
No. Okay.
podcast doesn't need to be 6 hours long. I am going to, since we're just going chalk early on, although I guess Mike taking cinematography on the guy that has one feature film outside of this is bold.
I do have a story. I do know some information about that guy. If we want to expound upon it,
Oh, yeah,
just
what's your-
glossed over the biggest Oscar
what's your-
buzz movie of the year.
What's
so-
your Michael Bauman story?
So PTA's normal cinematographer was not available for Phantom Thread. So in Phantom Thread, PTA technically there's no credited cinematographer on that movie.
Uh-huh.
Where he worked with the same crew for so many years that he was just like, I can kind of just tell them how to do it, and then they did it. And he was the gaffer. He was his longtime gaffer, who then for Licorice Pizza took over as the official DP.
Huh.
Yeah.
Look at that. A real Hollywood success story to go from gaffing to DPing in one picture because PTA went, I'm actually shooting this movie, but I have to credit someone.
Yeah.
Phantom Thread is so good.
Phantom Thread is so
Phantom
good.
Thread is the best PTA movie. I don't want to dive into like a one battle after another discourse, but like, is it like the fifth best PTA movie? It's like not.
There'll Be
it's-
Blood,
to be fair.
Phantom Thread are with a bullet better than it.
This is going to be very much like Oppenheimer, where I'm like, Oppenheimer, good movie. Not a top 3 Nolan movie. Not my top 5 of the year. Very
I think
good, though.
Oppenheimer is Nolan's third best movie. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe you're right. Maybe you're right.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
Dark Knight, The Prestige,
Oh,
Interstellar.
I was gonna go
all
Dunkirk,
those over.
Interstellar,
Dunkirk
Dark Knight.
over.
Yeah.
I take Dunkirk. I might even I could be persuaded to take Tenet.
That's insane. I'm a huge Tenet defender, and Tenet, that movie. Here's the problem. Okay, and after this, I'll make my pick. But here's the problem with shooting things on IMAX cameras, 70mm film all the time, is when you shoot a close up, no one's audio is hearable.
Yeah.
Every scene in that movie where they're in a close up of someone's face, they're just like, it sounds like they're talking underwater.
Yeah.
I never saw that.
Yeah.
Anyways, I'm gonna go best actor. Any predictions where I'm going on this one?
Honestly, no.
Yeah.
The
I
two
think I know.
frontrunners are off the board.
I think I know.
I think I do know, actually.
Yeah, so ideally with this, I want to pick a bunch of movies that I just really liked, and The Devil May Care if I get 0 right, because I just want to shout out movies I like. However, I would like to get 1 win here. And since 1 battle's already off the board, I'm going Marty Supreme. Going a little
I knew it.
Chalamet.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah,
Timothy Chalamet.
Yeah.
About time.
Hey, Marty Supreme's out of control. It's so good.
The opening sequence in that movie is maybe unrivaled in the history of cinema. It's up there.
It's genuinely, one of the best.
There
I've
Will Be
ever seen.
Blood. As like, what's going on in this movie?
Yeah, it's powerful, and the thing I love about it is still narratively driven. Like,
it matters
the
to
whole
the plot.
time
Yeah.
it matters to the plot. I don't want to spoil this for Mike, but it's insane. The opening credit sequence is it's narratively driven, but also at the same time you will be sitting in the theater going, "What the fuck?" And then the opening credit sequence ends. I almost fell out of my chair at the end of the opening credit sequence, like the like actual title drop.
What's the song?
The other guy in the theater with me must have thought I was insane because I was losing my fucking mind.
Do you think the Academy's still mad at the Chalamet for campaigning last year?
This entire movie is about Timothy Chalamet's campaign last year.
Yeah, and subsequently his campaign this year.
I hope
is
he
it
wins it.
everybody wants to rule the world? Is that the opening song?
No, that is the ending song.
Yeah, what's the opening song? I can't remember it now.
Is it the Peter Gabriel song?
Is it?
Time has come for the rush hour, and I feel the rush. Isn't that it? Isn't
It
it that
might
one?
be. I can't place it now.
I mean, the score is on Spotify. We can look it up.
Yeah, we could just listen to that. That could just be the podcast.
This is pretty good. It'd probably be better.
That is a
No offense
needle
to us.
drop heavy score. Josh Safdie set out to make Marty Supreme, and he said, "What if I get a composer for 1 track, and the rest of it's just needle drops?"
The composer is the score is on Spotify. I listened to it recently. It's really good. It is my favorite score of the year. That isn't the Chainsaw Man score.
Also, just good sound design, which you got to have when you make a movie about table tennis. Great table tennis sound design.
Dude, think about the number of hours someone spent just like recording sounds of table tennis.
Well, it's going to be one of those Hollywood magic things where it's like, actually, ping pong balls don't sound like ping pong balls on tape. So what we had is we had a baby throw a chicken egg, and that's where we got that sound from.
Apex Mountain for table tennis? Is that what you're saying?
Ooh, what else would be on Apex Mountain for table tennis? That's a good question. It's
Balls of
okay,
Fury?
so absolutely Apex Mountain for Balls of Fury. Never mind, that's Apex Mountain. Is Christopher Walken in a action comedy about table tennis?
Yeah.
I'm gonna take the turn here. So it's me again. I'm gonna get it knocked out. This is something that I really want to take in cinematography, because I liked what they did with it, but I'm going to go with it for original screenplay. 28 years later.
Oh,
Love it. My second ranked movie on the year, 28 years later.
Wow.
so sometimes I'll just fire up the 28 years later, the Rudyard Kipling sequence where they're walking across the bridge.
Yeah.
And
How
it's
good is
and
that?
the Rudyard Kipling poem is playing. It might be the best sequence of the year for me.
Yeah.
Genuinely, it's magical. The way that it makes them like walking across a land bridge feel connected like to history through time and space is genuinely movie fucking magic. It's awesome.
And just is there ever been a movie that Jack O'Connell's shown up in for 4 minutes that aren't absolutely unhinged insane. Like Sinners and 28 Years Later, he has the craziest 5 minutes of screen time across those two movies.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I used him in today's Cinematrix for 28 Years Later instead.
I think I did too. Did I?
Instead of Sinners.
We Mike, are you ever gonna get in on Cinematrix with us?
What is Cinematrix?
That's the thing I sent you a few times, and you were like, "I'm at work, I can't play."
Oh, I did do it the one time. It is
You
fun.
did it the one time. Yeah.
Your job is to like schedule a text to send it to me every day, or I'll forget about it.
Oh, I'll just send it to you when I send it in my group chat with Tyler Carcara,
do
the
that.
podcast.
Then I'll remember to actually
We
do
do
it.
it every day now.
Yeah. Well,
Damn,
I'll just send
28
it in
years
both group
later.
chats.
Yeah, 28 Years Later, not going to win anything. That was
No.
definitely an Adam pick. That was for Adam.
Dude, 20.
I
if
got
28
I got one of those too though, so it's okay.
If 28 Years Later doesn't at least get like 6 noms, what are we doing here? Aaron Taylor Johnson can win for Best Craven the Manhunter in a different movie.
Yeah,
Is that what his name
that's
is?
true.
Craven the Hunter? Craven the Manhunter? Am I thinking of
Do
Mark
you
Hunter?
guys remember when Flash entered the Speed Force?
Tyler, you're up to pick.
I had a guy at work the other day tell me that Flash entering the Speed Force was the sickest thing he's ever seen. Unironically, I was like,
Why
"Damn,
you were
dog."
waiting on Ezra Miller?
Yeah. In my best actor, I'm gonna take Michael B. Jordan in Sinners.
Which one
Bastard.
The one that turns into a vampire. That one. Spoilers for Sinners.
Yeah, it's all right. I've already had a lot of it spoiled to me through the internet.
Yeah. I feel like
It's really my fault. It's been on my watch list for like what, 8 months now.
I still can't get behind the, if you want to call it a 5-act movie, I can't get behind the 5th act of that movie.
Oh, see, I love the 5th act of that movie. I actually I take it back. I like everything once the sun comes up. Actually, I take that back. I double take that back. The vampire fight's the only part I don't like. That's the
I don't
only
like the
part of that
vampire
movie that I'm like, this is not good.
Yeah.
But yeah, this like genuinely my favorite part of the movie might be when they're in the water and
Yes.
he starts saying the
that
Lord's
part's
Prayer.
incredible.
And
Once
he's
again.
like, and he starts saying the prayer with him, and it's the first time. Every vampire thing in that movie is the classic vampire stuff, right? Where you're like,
got to be invited
you know,
in. Can't see the
gotta
sun.
be invited in. Garlic, like all of that stuff. Can't see the sun. Like it's the most. So you've been trained. You're like, yes, normal vampire rules. So you're like, oh, he's starting to say the Lord's Prayer, and maybe God will save him. And then that's when they break it, and he starts saying the prayer with them, and goes on a rant about how the Catholics destroyed Ireland. I was like,
Yeah.
this is the best thing I've ever seen of rules.
Should we do just a quick hat tip to the back-to-back picks of movies featuring Cunnilingus?
Big year for
big year.
Apex Mountain for Cunnilingus.
Apex Mountain for Cunnilingus.
If someone said, what is Sinners about? I would say it's a Cunnilingus movie that features vampires.
It's too bad. Boy, it's too bad that Saltburn was last year, huh?
Oh.
All right. Mike, your pick. 25 minutes into the podcast, by the way. Haven't made it through 2 rounds.
Oh, we're doing good.
we're
All right, so I snake here. So I got 2 picks.
You get 2 picks on the Mike Snake,
I think-
as we call it.
I'm trying to think if I want to like keep causing chaos. Like take things that could be used for multiple things.
God, now I got that sequence from 28 Years Later stuck in my head.
This is a tough choice. All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and knock out my best. Crap, you guys are really, sucking things up fast with these picks, I got to tell you.
This guy took one battle after another for cinematography #1 overall and is now yelling at us for sucking things up.
Yeah, it's causing problems. All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and I think these ones like you probably aren't even going to take, so I don't have to worry about it. But all right, so I'll go actor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll go
Closing out the
actor
actor category.
first. I'm going to close out the actor category here. And I will take a lot of good choices here. I'm going to go with some odds boards I'm looking at because I haven't seen this movie. Let's go look at this Wagner Mora guy. I've not seen The Secret Agent.
He's good.
That's a good call. He might.
I think I'm
the
the only
good call.
person that's seen that, right?
I haven't seen it. It's on my list. I've got like 6 or 7 movies that I still need to see this year. Like,
He
the next
is
week.
far and away the best part of that movie, which is a little bit of a detriment to the movie.
Mm.
Like, he's either on the screen being awesome or he's off the screen and you're like, sure.
What have I seen him? I mean, I know he's in Civil War, Alex Garland's Civil
That's
War.
what I recognized him from. with Civil
I
War?
feel like he's one of those guys who's just been around. Oh, he's in Narcos. That's what it is. He's the lead in Narcos. Okay,
Got it.
makes sense.
Yeah, I think he's
Well,
also in The Materialist.
He actually about that. Supposedly he's in The Gray Man, a movie I've seen.
It's Chris Evans, right? Your sweatshirts.
It is Chris Evans.
Forebearer.
Chris Evans and Ryan Gosling in the most juiceless movie I've ever seen. Avengers Endgame is going to be great. Or Avengers Doomsday is going to be good. Don't worry.
You ever
It's
go
not
back and
gonna
watch
have
Looper,
issues.
and there's like a sex scene just for the sake of people wanting to have sex, and now you watch movies now, and you're like, there's not even sex in this movie for procreation. Like, what happened to sex in movies?
There was a lot of sex in movies this year.
What happened to sex? And
Marty
movie?
Supreme, and there's a lot of cunnilingus movies this year, as we previously talked.
You know,
Which I think is powerful. I think that's more powerful than a bunch of sex scenes. You know.
Is the podcast going to get demonetized if I title it the Cunnilingus Pod? Is that gonna do poorly for us?
You just gotta put some like asterisks in there, and they don't know what it is. The
The
algorithm. will
Cunnilingus
look at it.
P asterisk 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 cast.
Yeah, that's what. That's those ones you got asterisk. Yeah.
Got it. Mike, your second pick, your
Yeah,
first
second
pick of the
pick,
third
fair.
round.
My second pick.
Mike's pick.
Now we're gonna swing over to Best Actress. And there's one person that I probably should take based on what a lot of people are saying, but I'm gonna take a different one because I think it will cause a little more chaos down the board. I'm gonna take Emma Stone of Begonia fame.
There was basically two places Begonia could have gone, and it was the acting categories.
Okay.
Yeah. Mike, what was your first pick again? It was this one was. I'm just marking off what I can't take.
Secret Agent, Wagner Moura.
Secret Agent.
Yeah, Wagner Moore and Emma Stone.
Don't worry, I'll tell you guys if you
Talking
pick
about it and
a
everything.
thing that was already picked.
Well, I'm trying to keep the pod rolling. You know.
What is the catbird
Derail us.
seat? Is that when you're in the middle, or is that like when you have the pick in the turn?
I have no idea.
Okay. Anyways,
No.
your pick, Tyler.
Best director. I'm gonna take
Oh, we weren't
Jafar
doing that.
Panahi. Oh, we aren't doing director. Shit.
You
Right?
could take best. You could do. Yeah, we're not doing director. You could do.
Okay.
You could do Jafar. Not Jafar Benahi. You could do. It was just an
Jafar.
accident for best picture. What did I say? Jafar?
Yeah, it is Jafar Panahi.
Yeah,
His
that's
name
what I
is
thought.
Jafar. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
love
Fuck it.
Aladdin. Great movie.
I'll take. It was just an accident in Best Picture.
That was gonna be my sneaky pick, just because it was the best picture.
Well, it was your Best Picture.
Not yours. Yours is Hamnet.
I actually think in my running list right now I have Wake Up Dead Man, but I don't think that's gonna stand. I really like Marty Supreme. I really like Hamnet. What is my other? I really like Sinners. I kind of need to rewatch Sinners because I haven't seen it since I saw it on IMAX. So I just need. To
I saw Sinners twice in theaters and I haven't watched it since, so that's not a bad one for me to rewatch. Mike, you know where Sinners is?
Letterbox or not Letterbox?
HBO
The
Max.
HBO Max. Yeah, that's why I said it's been in my watch list for 8 months.
There you go. All right, so I have the catbird seat, as it were, and okay, so I have a pick for actor and screenplay. I still have picture, supporting actress, adapted, and cinematography I can take here. I kind of want to give something to one of the supporting awards. What do I want to give to supporting, though? What do I want to take from supporting? There's some other stuff I'm not worried about someone else taking. You know what? I'm just gonna go best actress. I've been putting it off. We'll close out the lead categories here. So best actress in leading role. Jennifer Lawrence, Die My Love. Best performance of the year.
Oh,
Damn! I need to see that. I need to see it.
good
I
for
know.
you, going off the beaten path.
That is one of my all-time favorite directors who does not make enough movies.
Are you so
that?
hyped for Blank Check doing Lynn Ramsey? When you
yeah.
found that out, are you like, this is the best day of my
Absolutely.
life?
That like the only way this could be better is if Cronenberg wins March Madness, and I get to do Lynn Ramsey and Cronenberg in the same year.
Yeah. Well,
But-
if they're doing yeah, I guess they will get to another director by the end of the year. Peter Weir's filmography's not that long.
Yeah, Peter Weir only has what, like 7?
It's like 15,
movies?
20.
Is that it?
It's like
Oh,
15, it's like
he won
15.
it.
It's a good amount.
Yeah, and Lynn Ramsey has like
5.
4 features, right?
It's 5.
It's 5? Okay. All right. So I have another pick because I have the catbird seat, as we all know. Diamond Love off the board. I could go supporting. Is there any adapted screenplays that I really want to grab here? I don't think so. There's a movie that no one else is going to take. You know what? No, you don't know what. You don't know what. I was gonna you know what, but I don't know what. You know what the problem is with this year? Too many movies that I would say had 2 leads.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's kind of tricky.
If you want to negotiate some supporting, we can talk about it.
Is Paul Rudd in Friendship supporting?
Yes.
I'd allow it.
I'm not gonna take that. I just wanted to get a ruling on that. I am going to go ahead and fuck. Am I really gonna do this? I'm gonna take best cinematography. No other choices.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that movie.
You did the dad thing of no other choices.
I did. I know. I can't help
No
myself.
other choice.
I can't help myself. No other choice. That movie, like the only way I could possibly figure out how that movie was shot is that some of those shots must be entirely CGI with actors.
Interesting.
But like they're definitely shooting on location for stuff, and then they will have a shot that seems to be like an entirely CGI shot.
Interesting.
Based purely off the camera movement.
I'm going to see it tomorrow.
Yeah. I really want to take that for Best Picture, but I decided not to go 2 foreign films for Best Picture.
You absolute nerd.
That was both mine, right? I took Jennifer Lawrence and No Other Choice. All right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Back to Tyler on the catbird seat.
This one's tough. I'm gonna do. This is gonna be what I would refer to as one for me. And I'm going to.
This is your Ella McKay, you would say.
This is my Ella McKay, I would say. Yeah. I'm gonna take Weapons in original screenplay.
You son of a.
Yeah, I knew Mike was gonna.
You stole my supporting actress. God damn it.
Who were you gonna take supporting
really?
for Weapons?
Yeah.
Wait,
what is her? Julie Garner?
No,
No,
Amy
she's
Madigan.
Oh, Amy Madigan.
Yeah.
That's a
Plays
good
the,
call.
Wait, what
Crazy
is
ass
Amy
aunt
Madigan?
or whatever.
She's the witch.
Oh.
In Weapons, yeah.
See, that's
Okay.
an more interesting pick than what I did. Damn.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's pretty
Way
good.
to ruin everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, way to take the guy that just makes a bunch of movies about how we should treat everyone equally.
Like,
Have you
I'm
guys
the biggest
have you
White
guys
Kids You
seen-
Know fan here. Come on.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen that the Whitest Kids You Know, the YouTube channel I think is still run by Zach Kreger. He'll repost old clips with new titles. He'll like repost.
Yeah, I'm subbed to the channel.
This
Like,
has been a
and-
subplot in our fucking the last 6 months of this this channel, website, whatever you want to call it, has been Mike constantly rewatching Whitest Kids You Know segments.
I think about the race war sketch like regularly.
Come on. Race war.
Race war. Is that your? And then like the running gag of that he woke him up. He's yelling at him from the street to his second floor apartment, and the guy lifts him and he's like, "Shut up, my wife's sleeping behind me." And he's like, "Come on, they're doing a race war."
At one point, he tells him to like bring his wife, and he's like, "Wait, what is she?" He's like,
They-
"Italian."
on that.
Is that race?
Best if you don't bring her.
Yeah.
But the best part about that is it got reposted like 3 weeks ago with the title "Are we going to war with Venezuela?" question mark.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, that's great. I'm so excited for his Resident Evil movie next year. It's gonna be
Me
so
too.
good.
That was another one of my intros in the Oscar pod. Number 9. They're
Yeah.
co-directing the Resident Evil reboot.
There you go.
There you go.
Wait. Oh yeah. Yeah. Pretty good.
You guys
Oh,
are my
that's a good
personal
one.
Zach Kreger. You know.
Oh, thanks, buddy.
Thank you.
It's high praise.
That was your pick, right, Tyler?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So Mike, you are in the catbird seat. You have the next 2 picks.
The
Is
old
this big and old
catbird
chest?
seat.
Should I stop with the catbird? Is this getting old yet?
The old cat and the bird in the seat. You know what I'm saying? All right. So let's go ahead and knock out some screenplay, shall we? Let's go with
Sure.
adapted first.
Mhm.
And
Which
I
would be the
don't
one that none of
know.
us have picked from yet.
And I'm gonna go ahead and go with. This would also take it away from Best Picture. You guys don't even have Best Picture left, do you? It's just me.
No, none of us. No one's, or only Tyler's taking Best Picture. I haven't taken one.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't think you would pick this anyway, but I'm gonna take it for Best Adapted, even though it probably won't win. I'm gonna take Frankenstein.
You know what?
Screenplay.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter because it's Guillermo
might
del
be
Toro.
adapted,
It's going to
though.
get nominated for everything.
People love that movie.
Yeah.
I've realized I'm on an island. Like I don't get it. I think it's not very good. But literally every person I talk to is like, "Wow, so good, Guillermo del Toro."
Has anyone ever acted more afraid than Oscar Isaac does in that movie? He's the most afraid man.
Has anyone acted worse than Oscar Isaac in that movie? I'm kidding. He's not bad in that movie. He's not the problem with that movie. I take umbrage at that movie mainly for the fact that all the marketing is about how they're like, no AI. We built all these sets. But then the sets look like CGI in the movie. The way they shot it makes it look like CGI. It doesn't look like real spaces. So I don't understand.
Which
I
is
just don't
kind of
understand
crazy
the idea
because
for that movie.
Guillermo del Toro's last major feature, Nightmare Alley, it was so grounded and realistic in the style design.
Nightmare Alley is incredible.
I enjoyed that one.
The movie rules.
Nightmare Alley was one of my favorite movies of the year. There's like one bad shot in that entire movie.
Is this a chance to tell you about the funniest story I've ever heard about a movie screening going awry?
Okay, let's hear this.
A friend of mine and her boyfriend were going to see Pan's Labyrinth. So in LA there are 15 rep theaters. You know, there's like 15 music boxes. There's one in every neighborhood.
Yeah.
It's the best part about LA. It's why my rent is so high. It's because everybody wants to see Rosemary's Baby, I guess. I don't know. Or whatever is playing. But they were playing Pan's Labyrinth, and they show up at the Egyptian in Hollywood, which is a pain in the ass to get to, by the way. You have to pay like $15 to park. You have to walk down Hollywood Boulevard and the Walk of Fame, and there's needles. It's awful. The Hollywood Boulevard sucks. But you go into the theater. It's a beautiful theater. It's Netflix's theater. And they sit down, and they're about to show Pan's Labyrinth, and Guillermo del Toro walks out onto stage. And he's like, hey, guys, I know you're here to see Pan's Labyrinth, but instead, I'm going to show you Frankenstein because I don't give a fuck. And this was in like September. This is like really early. And the whole crowd loses their mind because it's LA and this is an American Cinematheque screening. But our friend of mine is not a movie person, and she's just like, I just really wanted to see Pan's Labyrinth, and I have work tomorrow, so I can't stay late because they were going to show Pan's Labyrinth after Frankenstein. And so they stayed for the first 15 minutes of Frankenstein. They both looked at each other and went, this sucks, and they left. In September, like 2 months before it came out.
That's funny because that's how I watched Frankenstein the first 3 times I tried to watch it. Is I watched the first 15 minutes and went, I don't like this, and turned it off.
She said, yeah, she was like, the first 10 minutes were like a Marvel movie, and I left.
Yeah.
So
it's just, that's where Oscar Isaac acts the scaredest anyone's ever been.
Anyway, best adapted screenplay.
Best adapted screenplay. Frankenstein. Is that your
I don't
second
know if
pick?
you guys know this. That was my first pick.
Okay.
I don't know if you guys know this, but Frankenstein's actually the name of the doctor. Do you know this? Okay.
Look at the big brain on Brad.
Yeah, I read that book at school. All right. Next, best original screenplay.
It's a pretty good book. It's pretty good.
Yeah, it's actually way better than like Dracula.
Then her brother wrote the Ozymandias poem?
No, her like
ex-husband or something?
No, it was Lord Byron wrote Ozymandias. Or did Percy Shelley write Ozymandias?
Percy Shelley wrote Ozymandias.
There was like a love triangle threesome cuckold thing going on there. It was
basically the Beatniks, but like in the 1700s.
Yeah, 1800s.
Whatever. Same year.
19th century.
Same year.
Sorry, my wife would kill me if I got that wrong.
She's an art history major. Frankenstein's not art.
Yeah, but
Isn't it? It's a book.
I had to dive out of that. She's just very specific about dates and things, you know?
Sure.
On that note.
Who's up?
Best original screenplay. I don't think I had to worry about anybody taking this, but I'll just go ahead and knock it out. I'm going to take Sorry, Baby.
I have heard very good things.
I love that movie. I randomly just went and saw it one day.
I think I think you're the only one on the pod that saw that one.
I listened to an interview with the filmmaker, who's also I think the lead actor in that movie, and
Ava Victor,
yeah, very interesting. That I think is very interesting. That's on my list. That is on my long list of like 15, 20, 25 movies I'm trying to catch at some point.
Yeah,
during the random of 26.
That was a random, like I had nothing to do one day. I was like, I'm going to see a movie. What's out? And I was like, I have no idea what this is. I'm going to buy a ticket though at like 11 in the afternoon. I was like, holy shit.
Speak on it. What do you like about it?
It's just a really good story. It's like a very simple movie. It deals with trauma, but not in like a way, because it covers the top. it covers a topic that's been like covered to death recently, I think, in like films, but it covers it in like almost like a refreshing and very like grounded way. So I really like it.
Is there at any point where there is an AR-15 in someone's dream above a house?
Yeah.
No, not like that. Nothing like over your head like that. It's also just like refreshing to go see a movie that's like an hour 45 and it's like just actors in like normal buildings and sets and not like all this other stuff. Not
I
to
was
sound
grousing
douchey.
about that.
How
when
many
I-
how many hot dogs would you say the main character consumes at once in any one scene of the film?
I did not see a single hot dog. That was the only downside to it. I put it in my review. I was like, no hot dogs.
Yeah. That's why you're
Yeah.
gonna take weapons first. Yeah.
All right, Tyler, you're up.
I'm up. I know I'm up. Gosh, I have.
I like how we're leaving, Mike, you and I are leaving Best Picture to the end when there's going to be no movies left available.
I have one
All right,
in my back
fine.
pocket that I know no one's gonna take. So.
Fine, I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna go kind of off the board a little bit here. I'm gonna take William H. Macy in Best Supporting Actor for Train Dreams.
Train Dreams?
I
know what?
don't
Not a
love
bad
Train Dreams. I like Train Dreams a lot. Don't get me wrong. I like Train Dreams a lot. Anytime William H. Macy is on screen, I'm locked the fuck in that
Yeah,
movie.
William H. Macy is far and away the best part of that movie. And
he
like
is so good.
Joel
Incredible.
Edgerton's probably going to get nominated for Best Actor, and he just doesn't have anything to do for most of that movie.
That is my biggest problem. Is a lot of that movie. I was thinking about cinematography for Train Dreams as well.
Also
like
good
the
call, yeah.
blocking in Train Dreams is incredible. It's like the shots where it's like a slow wide that's dollying right, and it's like two guys walking, but then they stop. And one of them is deeper in the depth of frame, and he fires, and it's like this still shot that's like lands in a perfect frame. It's like it's some real painting stuff in that movie.
Yeah.
Real good stuff. I like that
Yeah.
movie. I don't love it.
Fairly new director, I believe. I think
He
that
was involved with Sing Sing.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
think that
think he
he
directed
Clint Bentley. He only has one other feature-length credit, and that was Jockey in 2021.
Yeah,
Why is that?
he
But-
co-wrote Sing Sing.
He very much seems to be, to me, someone that has a cinematic eye. So I'm curious to see where he goes from here when he's done making what I would describe Train Dreams as is the most Sundance garbage film you've ever seen.
It is.
It should do well then at the Oscars,
Yeah,
right?
what's the? Well, we'll see. It's like they need to do garbage Sundance on the Best Picture
Yeah.
the Big Picture. The
Yeah.
podcast, The Big Picture. They do these podcasts when they need topics. That's like one time they did Garbage Fish, where they talked about just movies that are like a fish is trying to kill everybody, essentially.
Yeah,
They need to do Garbage Sundance.
garbage Sundance, exactly.
Holy shit. We should start a festival and call it Garbage Sundance. We get
They
away
already
with
have
it.
that. It's called-
Sundance is so good.
The problem is
And-
they already have
and
that. It's called Slam
Robert
Dance.
Redford died. Oh,
Oh.
wow.
Oh.
Sick burn on Slam Dance. That's such a niche joke.
Yeah, that was a joke for one person in the audience, and that was you.
Yeah. Went over my head.
If you had said Rain Dance, that would have been even funnier.
Yeah, Tiff.
Tiff. No, Tiff is good. Tiff is
Tiff is
good. Sundance. Tiff's different.
Um,
Tiff is garbage Venice. No, I'm kidding.
So I'm gonna go with a wild pick on this one.
Taking friendship. Best picture.
No, this is a pick. I'm gonna get your reactions with this one. Best supporting actress.
Mhm.
Una Chaplin.
Yes,
As Varang in Avatar Fire and Ash.
Oh, God.
Adam. That's a logo 3, dude. Oh my god, that's awesome. Adam
Mike.
and I saw this movie together.
Like, I want you to imagine if there was a character in Avatar who was the first character that you ever hoped in your life stepped on you while you came.
What?
And Mike's like, Adam, please, it wouldn't be the first time. Thanks.
Yeah, but,
She is like super dommy for the entire movie with Stephen Lang, who's like a 7'6" blue marine in the movie.
Yeah, there's a scene in Avatar Fire and Ash where she shoots space LSD up his nose, and then it is implied that they have like trips. They have sex while tripping balls.
Yeah. Which is also the first time that we
fucking
find
sick.
out that people have sex in the Avatar universe.
The Avatar
No,
movies are
there's
getting
the
weird,
first
man.
movie where they connect their hair braids. You know?
Yeah, but they connect their hair braids, exactly. Also, she spends the entire movie connecting her hair braids to people to force them into submission.
Yeah, someone's got to
Yeah.
stop James Cameron.
We did learn in this movie that avatars have vaginas. Not
We
the
did.
Vaginas, yeah.
They did
They-
get there. What's her faces from Titanic gave birth. So
Yeah.
what's her name?
Kate Winslet.
Kate Winslet. Kate Winslet.
Maybe Avatar Fire and Ash is a good movie. I have a friend of mine who I got back and he saw my Letterboxd review that I basically gave it 3 stars, but implied that it was a 2-star movie that I just had a good time with. And he was so mad. He was like, this was a 5-star masterpiece. I cried when she gave birth. And I was like, that's an insane take, dude. I can't. That's so bad.
I can't imagine crying at any of the Avatar movies. Although, mind you, I know for a fact that Tyler Carcara of the podcast did cry at Way of Water.
I did not. No.
It's worth a
Nope.
shot. It's worth a shot. Did I already pick for original screenplay? I did. Fuck. I'm over here stress Googling to try to see if there's a way I can rope this movie in. Don't know if I can, because I definitely ain't taking it for Best Picture. Okay, I'll move on. I'll go somewhere else with this. You know what? A movie that somehow hasn't been picked yet. I am going to go. You know what? Fuck it. Best Picture. Wake Up Dead Man.
No! I was going to take it and adapt it next, you son of a bitch.
It's adapted? What's it adapted from?
The other Knives Out movies?
That counts?
If it's a sequels count as adapted.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Adapted from something.
Listen,
They're
there
not
were some other
original.
movies. There were some hipstery movies that I would love to take there. Sentimental Value being probably prime amongst the ones left that wouldn't have been bad for Best Picture. But sometimes you just got to take the most fun movie of the year, or the second, depending on your feelings on no other choice, as the Best Picture.
I feel
So
dumb.
I'm taking Wake Up Dead Man. What?
I feel dumb because that makes sense. Like, oh, it's a sequel, so it was like adapted from the other one. But in my head, it was always like, oh, adapted. It was like another form of like
That's kinda where I
media,
was
and then turned into That's why it blew my mind.
All right, Tyler, you are up. See, now we're getting to the
now we're
nitty-gritty.
deep in the weeds here.
yeah, we're getting to the nitty gritty.
All right, this is a Tyler sicko pick.
Mhm.
For best supporting. Oh shit! I already took best supporting actor. Damn it.
Yeah, you
Okay,
took
well,
William H.
shit,
Macy.
I'm screwed.
Can you make an argument that this is an actress?
I definitely cannot. The movie is very explicitly about how he is a man with male problems. In best.
You have picture, supporting actor.
I
Oh,
have,
no, sorry, I was
no,
looking
I
at
have cinematography adapted and a supporting actress.
Yeah.
Give me 2 seconds to think here.
We're really getting like I think. Let me see. Is there,
intense.
there's 2 movies in my top 10 for the year that haven't been taken yet.
I've just punted on Best Picture. Just gonna pick through the scraps after.
Mike's gonna end up with The Long Walk as his best picture.
Yeah.
Jay Kelly.
Yeah,
You
Jay
love-
Kelly is not great.
I was
I
gonna
gotta
say,
be
don't
gotta keep
shit
it real
on-
with you guys.
I watched the first 15 minutes, and then fucking Quinn Hughes got traded, and I had to go do an emergency pod.
Was that
So
what you were
I'll have to go
doing
back
when we
and
did the
finish
Quinn
it.
Hughes?
Yeah.
That's so funny.
I
Finally
haven't
sat down to
seen it
watch
yet, but Adam has sold me on it, and I would love to win this for some reason. I don't know why. No one cares, but I am gonna take Elle Fanning in Sentimental Value for best supporting actress.
God.
Yep,
damn
that's
it.
I had her in my back pocket as well, no, I guess I didn't because I took Una Chaplin, but I was thinking about her for a while.
You were thinking about Una Chaplin for a while.
I'm thinking about Una Chaplin ever since I saw the movie, if you know what I'm saying.
Heyo.
This podcast can't be released. We can't release this.
Guys are over here getting all horned up over Avatar.
Yeah.
We could just do the horny cut. This is just me talking about Avatar, Fire, and Ash.
Una Chaplin, Charlie Chaplin's granddaughter.
Oh, really?
Really?
Yeah.
Does she also have a Hitler
Is that why?
mustache?
Is that why during the movie she like ran in place and then fell forward on her face?
Yeah, when she fell into some gears, and
Yeah.
the gears sort of carried her up a building.
Yeah, she like had to like fix her hat forward and then storm into a room.
Yeah, she was about to fall off of she was walked into a construction site, like not paying attention, and walked onto a lifting I-beam, and then without paying attention stepped off and almost fell to her death. But there was another I-beam. Luckily,
There's another
right
I-beam.
there for
Yeah.
them to
Yeah.
step onto.
You know, there's actually a Whitest Kids You Know sketch involving Hitler and Charlie Chaplin.
Is there really?
There's a sketch. Yeah, there's a sketch for everything.
Drop the link.
I've got to go find it first. I'll drop the link. It's pretty good.
You're on deck for the next, or not on deck. You're at the plate and on deck, I guess.
Who, me?
Can I tell you guys what I was thinking? I was thinking
yeah, go for it.
Tom Burke for Best Supporting Actor in Black Bag.
Yeah, so I was doing everything in my power to figure out how to do Black Bag for
yeah. I was like, can I take Marissa Abella in Best Supporting Actress? But that's insane. She's fun in that movie, but not.
I was really hoping it was adapted because it's David Koepp, so there was like a slight chance it was adapted, but no, it's original.
Yeah, it's an original. And I like the way that movie is shot, but I feel like there are going to be better cinematography choices for me.
I know cinematography. That's a hefty one on your shoulders. You got to pick right. That if you get that one wrong, you're fired from cinematography.
Yeah, I know. All right. Anyway,
Mike, your next two picks.
Well, for supporting actor, I was planning on taking Stellan Skarsgård, but that's
oh, I was too. Fuck.
Now. Yeah,
that's
why I said damn it. When
I was still thinking about that.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Also, he is definitely not supporting. He's a co-lead, but I was going to take it anyways.
Yeah, the website I'm on has his odds to win supporting actor. So, all right. In that case, change it up a little bit, just for fun. They wouldn't give him an Oscar the first time he tried to get one. Maybe they'll give him a supporting one. Adam Sandler and Jay Kelly for supporting actor.
It's funny.
I wish you the best, Mike. There's no fucking chance.
No fucking chance. But I had to get my boy Baumbach in here somewhere.
You know what the thing is with Jay Kelly?
Yep.
They do my girl Laura Dern so bad in that movie.
Oh my
Laura
god,
Dern's guy.
It's so bad. She's the worst part of that movie. It's not even that she's bad. It's just there's nothing to do.
Yeah, and they do her so bad again in Is This Thing On?
I still haven't seen that one. You didn't sell me on it. You were like, it is a movie of all time, and I was
it is.
Like,
It is one of the movies.
It is a movie
It's
that was
one of the
released
movies
in this year.
Listen, is it the worst movie I saw this year? No. It's not even in the conversation. It's not in the conversation for the best movie. It's just simply one of the movies I saw.
All right.
Mike, your next
and
pick.
Supporting actress. I still have to pick, and I'm going to go ahead and say, no. I'm going to say the corporate overlords are going to push her down our throats and make sure she egots. Ariana Grande.
Oh man, I didn't even have Wicked written down for anything. Also, she's a lead.
I have her listed as supporting on this website.
Listen, I haven't watched either Wicked movie, so I definitely can't be the arbiter of this.
Let me double check.
Definitely, they're gonna do some fuckery, and they're gonna put Cynthia Erivo in Best Actress. They're gonna put Ariana Grande in Best Supporting.
Yeah, this
Tyler, have you seen? You're the tiebreaker here, Tyler. Have you seen Wicked?
I've seen the first one.
Okay, so I'll just give it to you
Wicked,
because
not Wicked for Good.
I'll give it to you
last year, I think that's how they ran them for the first Wicked, even though they didn't get nominations. I think that's how they ran them for the first Wicked movie.
Even though any clip I've seen from that movie where Ariana Grande is speaking it didn't look that good.
It looks like she's playing the Legally Blonde character for the whole movie.
I think it's just her. I don't know.
We have a mutual friend who has a huge crush on her.
Society?
It's a little bit of a red flag for me. She looks like a child.
She does.
Yeah, I feel similarly. I'm more into 8-foot tall blue women. If you
yeah, that will step on you and strangle you with a braid. Yeah.
She has these two curved knives. You should see the look on her face when she fires a flamethrower for the first time.
It's magical. It's magic at the cinema, and then the movie sucks again. But when that happens, it's pretty cool.
Listen, they have more whales jumping on more ships.
Yeah, absolutely.
Made me feel things, man.
It's pretty good.
Tyler, you're up.
All right, so I have cinematography and
wait, hold on. Mike punted Best Picture all the way to his final pick of the draft.
Yeah, I'm looking at this. I got to go deep, boys. I got to go deep.
All right. This one actually is pretty easy for me. For Best Cinematography, I'm going to take F1.
Yeah, that's a pretty good pick. Can't complain about that. Most expensive movie ever shot.
Looks
Brad
pretty
Pitt.
good.
He's jogging around the track. You see, because he's one of the boys.
Claudio Miranda, the GOAT. One of the GOATs. You know what movie
goat.
Claudio Miranda shot that looks incredible and isn't the best movie, but like is a pretty good rewatch?
What?
Is Tomorrowland? Brad Bird's Tomorrowland.
That is a pretty movie.
Yeah,
It's well
Claudio
shot.
Miranda shot it. That movie looks like it should be a 5-star masterpiece, but instead it's more like a Gentleman's Six that you wish was better.
A Gentleman's Six is what I call. Never mind.
A Gentleman's 6-7. You know.
Yeah. When I was at the game, at one point they paused for a review. When I was at the Bulls game I went to earlier this week. At one point they paused for a review with 6.7 seconds left, and the crowd lost their fucking mind.
That's pretty funny.
I was there with
That's
my
funny.
recently turned 12-year-old sister, who did the hand thing for the whole 45-second review.
Oh yeah, that'll do it.
Let's
That'll
see.
do it. Boy,
Let's-
there's a lot of mediocre scripts I can pick here, or
Yeah,
things
that's
I
kind of what I'm
haven't
thinking.
seen for adapted screenplay, huh?
So I am up, and these will be my final 2 picks here.
Making
And
good.
basically everything that's going to get nominated for either one of these awards has been taken, I think. For, you know what? I'm going to just, he deserves a win. For Best Supporting Actor, I'm going Michael Cera in The Phoenician Scheme.
Damn it!
Okay.
Were you going to take Phoenician Scheme for Best Picture?
Yeah, I was like, I love Benicio del Toro. I don't care that it's not at all going to win. I love that movie.
Now, here's the question. What the fuck is left on my list that's been adapted?
I'm looking at the long list of adapted screenplays on Variety right now, and let me tell you what, guys, it's bleak what's left. But that's actually not true. There is one movie on here that I think is probably good, but I haven't seen it, so I feel weird taking it. I guess I
I
took.
see one movie on here that
Fanning.
you saw.
Hmm?
There's one movie on here that I know you saw, and I think you liked it, and it's listed under adapted.
You talking about me?
Yeah.
What? Okay, this is the Variety
There's
list.
a
This is-
couple adapted. Yeah, there are a couple that I know, Adam, for a fact you have seen. on
Yeah.
here. There's one in
Oh, yeah,
particular
I see
that
a
you're
couple.
not thinking of that is a big Adam pick that you should take.
I
Can
wonder
I
if we're
take
thinking of the same
28
thing.
years later?
You already took the
Let me
first
see.
round.
I know.
First
I know.
round, big dog. Actually, no, it was top of the second. Sorry.
Okay, hold on. Casting, cinematography, documentary feature.
Can I just
documentary
tell
short
you what
film.
it is? Because this is
No,
the one
scrolling.
you should take.
I'm reading it. God damn it. Makeup and hairstyle, original score. Boy, they really hid the lead on adapted screenplay, didn't they?
You're on the wrong. I know what Variety page you're on. They're only going to show 5, and all of those are taken. If you just Google Oscars best adapted screenplay predictions, it gives you the list of like 20. If you just Google that and go to the Variety link.
Okay, let's see here. Let's see this Variety link.
And I need you to take this movie so I don't have to, and I can take something else because I don't love this pick, but I know you will.
I'm just interested to see if he's taking the one that I'm thinking of, and if you're thinking of the same thing.
Oh, you guys are, yeah, I see what you guys are thinking. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I don't know why I didn't think of that until now. Yeah, so I'll go Life of Chuck, best adapted screenplay.
There it is.
Makes absolute
That's
sense.
what it is.
How
Yeah,
did I
absolutely.
forget about that? Dude, Mike
Yeah,
Flanagan
Stephen King,
is
man.
Mike Flanagan the best living director of Stephen King adaptations?
Yeah, probably. Who direct? You remember who's the guy who directed? Who's the guy who directed the Gunslinger movie? That really bad one.
Oh yeah, Dark Tower. Yeah,
Dark Tower. Yeah.
we had
Look at that
we
guy.
had
No.
We had-
Mike Flanagan, excellent letterbox. You should follow him on letterbox.
I do
He
follow him
doesn't
on
post
Letterboxd.
often.
Yeah.
But like once a month, he drops like the most thoughtful, interesting review of a movie. It's really cool.
we had 4 Stephen King adaptations this year.
Yeah.
Big year for Stephen King.
Big
big
year
year.
for Stephen King.
Big year for
Apex
Stephen King.
Mountain for Stephen King.
Apex Man. See it, definitely not.
What is the Apex Mountain for Stephen King? Because it has to be after he stopped drinking, right?
It's got to be one of the It movies. Those movies made so much money.
Probably chapter 1,
Probably.
because chapter 2.
Yeah,
was
chapter
much
1,
better.
except 2 is not very good. Because I would say the Kubrick movie that my
Shining?
brain is slush. The Shining, yes, one of the best
He
movies of
hated
all
that
time.
movie though.
Yeah, but that's my point. He hated it, so
Yeah.
it doesn't count, even though it's one of the best movies ever made.
Yeah.
Okay. Who's up?
You know what's crazy? That is definitely one of the best movies ever made. Is that even in Kubrick's top 3?
There's like
Yes.
that Full Metal Jacket.
Full
What
Metal
else?
Jacket is not in his top 3.
Barry Lyndon.
Barry Lyndon.
The first half.
2001: A Space Odyssey. Barry Lyndon, 2001: A Space Odyssey, The Shining. Those are my
AI.
Not AI. Definitely not AI. That's not a Kubrick movie. Also,
he wrote it.
Yeah. Are you? Well, it depends on your feelings on Eyes Wide Shut.
Yeah, I which I need to rewatch because that is such a bizarre movie to see in theaters after hearing about it for 25 years.
I really, really, really love Doctor Strangelove.
Yeah, Doctor Strangelove, another good pick there.
Doctor Strangelove, one of the best comedies of all time.
Obviously, Lolita, number one.
Yeah.
Guess what?
The Lolita episode of Blank Check is a really good one because
haven't heard it yet.
They don't know how to talk about it.
Yeah,
and the bit that they keep going is like they didn't know how to market that movie either. Like the poster for that movie was like, "You'll never believe they made a movie out of Lolita." That's what this says on the poster. Which is funny.
All right, Tyler, your final pick. Has to be best adapted screenplay.
Best adapted screenplay. So basically, I'll just walk you guys through it. I feel like in my mind, I am down between two choices here, and one of these movies. So basically, I take that back. There are 3 adapted screenplays I can choose from here, and I have not seen any of these movies, and I hate picking something that I haven't seen, but I already did it with sentimental value. So my options here are The Smashing Machine, which is adapted, Song Sung Blue, which is probably going to get some Oscar nominations.
Yep.
And I probably am not going to see it, even though I've heard good things. But the one I'm actually going to take is that I've heard many people talk about as being good is Pillion. Pillion is a movie written directed by Harry Lighton. It is like a comedy about a guy who becomes like a biker becomes his gay dom. And he just hangs it, and he becomes like, pillion, meaning like the guy who rides on the back seat of a motorcycle.
Yeah.
With one of the Skarsgårds. It's Alexander Skarsgård.
Yeah, Alexander Skarsgård.
I've heard many people compliment this movie, including Ryan Johnson on his interview on The Big Picture. Called out Pillion. He loved it, and
it is.
Right. I will call that one
out. It is currently sitting at a sick. I just tied it up a second ago, and then my screen refreshed. Currently sitting at a sick 3.8 on Letterboxd.
Yeah, I've heard many good things. Like anytime I hear a lot of filmmakers shout out a movie, it probably means it's cool and interesting. So that one is on my long list, along with Sentimental Value and No Other Choice of things that I definitely have to see. I really should have seen all those before this pod, but
I thought you were just going through and listing Skarsgård movies. Like you went Sentimental Value, Pillion. I thought next was going to be Barbarian. Just burn through the Skarsgårds.
Yeah, just start ripping through Skarsgård movies. Yeah.
Did I write?
I could have taken The Running Man.
Yeah, I almost took Running Man for the bit, but God, I didn't want to.
I did think about Superman because I really loved Superman.
I also thought about that too. Yeah. That's kind of why I said Michael Cera needs a win because like he's good in Phoenician Scheme, but like poor guy had to be in Running Man. A movie that doesn't know what it's doing at any point during the film.
But then every 10 minutes, Edgar Wright does something cool. Yeah. And you're like, oh, Edgar Wright, that's right. You directed this,
And Glenn Powell's dreamy.
Glenn Powell. Let Glenn Powell fuck. And then we can talk about how dreamy Glenn Powell is.
I agree. I think the biggest problem, his biggest movie was Anyone But You, where he explicitly fucks.
Yeah.
That movie has dick and balls in it. Get Glenn Powell's dick and balls.
Yeah. You know what would have made Top Gun Maverick better?
Hollywood.
Come on, Hollywood. What are we doing?
Glenn Powell's dick and balls in Top Gun Maverick would have been great.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed. I mean, he kind of throws his whole dick and balls on the table in that movie, metaphorically.
Yes. But unfortunately, the package is small on that one. Mike, final pick of the draft. Best picture. Yeah. It's almost like waiting until the 18th round or whatever to take Best Picture.
Yeah.
Makes it hard.
Yeah, so I'm going between 2 that aren't going to win.
Fantastic Four First Steps is still available. As is Captain America.
I was going to say, don't say Captain America.
Thunderbolts?
Weird. Thunderbolts is available.
Yeah.
Jurassic World Rebirth still on the table for you. I don't know how that one got left on the table.
I'm going to pick this.
Highest to Lowest, still available. Denzel movie.
It is. And it's pretty low on some of the lists I'm looking at.
Such as mine on Letterboxd.
I'll do this one even, like, once again. Way down there. this is a movie that I was really excited for. Didn't realize it already came out until Adam informed me prior to recording. Is this thing on?
Yep.
Okay.
This thing.
Sure.
It is one of the movies that came
It
out
is
this year.
certainly a movie
It
that
is one of the
came out
movies.
this year that you could take. You should have said K-pop Demon Hunters. That was the correct answer. Sorry.
Shut up.
Wrong
Damn.
answer. K-pop Demon
Chainsaw
Hunters.
Man. Wait, Chainsaw Man.
Chainsaw Man. You should take Chainsaw. I thought about Chainsaw Man for best adapted, but the screenplay is not the strong suit of that movie.
No, the guy with the chainsaw head is the strongest part of that movie.
My favorite Letterboxd review of Chainsaw Man is someone who said Manic Pixie Dream Girl versus baddie cinephile boss.
Just during this podcast, the number of mentions of Chainsaw Man
I can't
and
get it
Una
out of my
Chaplin's
head.
character from Avatar Fire and Ash are unhinged.
Because here's the problem: Chainsaw Man is also a really horny movie. Are we learning something?
Yeah, I think, once again, like hitting Glenn Paul's dick and balls out, people just want to see sex in movies, man.
Yeah. Everyone took that One Hollywood Reporter article about how Gen Z wants to see friends in movies, not relationships in movies, way too seriously. They're like, okay, only friends now.
Only Friends. It's my
The
second
worst
favorite.
app.
Yeah, I was about to say my second favorite internet website. All right, let me go ahead and read off the winners, and we'll talk snubs, snipes, and something else that starts with an S.
While you do that, I'm going to run to the bathroom. Sorry.
All right, Tyler Carcara's going to go to the bathroom. Little does he know this is a video podcast now. So, I got Best Picture, Wake Up Dead Man. Best Actor, Timothée Chalamet and Marty Supreme. Best Supporting Actor, Michael Cera in The Phoenician Scheme. Best Lead Actress, Jennifer Lawrence in Die My Love. Best Supporting Actress, Una Chaplin in Avatar Fire and Ash. Best Original Screenplay, 28 Years Later. Best Adapted Screenplay, Life of Chuck. And Best Cinematography, No Other Choice. Mike, you got Best Picture, Is This Thing On? Best Actor, Wagner Moura, Secret Agent. Best Supporting Actor, Adam Sandler, Jay Kelly. Best Actress, Emma Stone, Begonia. Best Supporting Actress, Ariana Grande, Wicked for Good. Best Original Screenplay, Sorry Baby. Best Adapted Screenplay, Frankenstein. And Best Cinematography, the pole position pick of the entire draft, one battle after another. Tyler, who is currently, I assume, in the bathroom thinking about Glenn Powell's dick and balls. Best Picture got
Him doing coke. He's doing coke while thinking about Gunpowder's dick and balls in the bathroom.
he's getting it blown up his nose by someone else. For Best Picture, he got It Was Just an Accident. Best Actor, Michael B. Jordan in Sinners. We still don't know which one. Best Supporting Actor, William H. Macy in Train Dreams. Best Actress, Jessie Buckley in Hamnet. Best Supporting Actor, Elle Fanning, Sentimental Values. Best Original Screenplay, Weapons. Best Adapted Screenplay, Pillion. And Best Cinematography, F1, the movie. Mike, let me ask you this. Any immediate snubs come to mind?
I haven't seen the movie, but a name that was high up on some of the lists I was looking at for Best Actress was Rose Byrne. If I had legs, I'd kick you.
Yeah, so that is, I would say, the number one movie this year that I haven't seen yet on my list. She might win, and we just didn't even pick anything from that movie.
This website had her like number one, 92.85%. This weird website I found.
That has percentages. Yeah, she's absolutely a snub, just because it's a movie that the three of us haven't seen yet. But that's like the front runner for Best Actress.
Yeah. Have you seen it, Tyler?
No, he hasn't.
No, okay.
If I had legs, I would kick you.
No. Also on my list. Gotta
Yeah.
see it.
Another snub. Nothing for Friendship. No screenplay. No Best Supporting. No Best Actor. Nothing for
I should have done that as my Best Picture.
Friendship. I think
should've.
Friendship was the highest movie on the list that didn't get picked for me, which I had above.
Can I change my pick?
No, you can't change a fucking pick.
Nah.
Huh?
On my current list, highest pick that didn't get picked is fucking Chainsaw. Number 10. I'm at 10.
Jesus.
Yeah.
We're talking snubs. Anything get snubbed here? Robert Pattinson in Mickey 17 doing a Michael B. Jordan.
Materialist, best screenplay. I really like
Sure.
Materialist.
Yeah, you do. You're the Materialist guy. Is that
Black
Emerald
bag.
Fennel or is she Wuthering Heights?
She's Wuthering Heights. Materialist is Celine Song. who's
Celine Song,
Past Lives. Yeah.
Another one. None of us have seen it yet. I'm seeing it next month, but Amanda Seyfried for
Testament of Anne Lee. Yeah.
Testament of Anne Lee. Or The Housemaid.
People are not loving that one. Or The Housemaid. Yeah.
I've seen it in 70 millimeter, so I'll at least
That's
enjoy
sick.
it. Yeah.
I am concerned that people don't like Testament of Manly because it's basically just The Brutalist, but it's about a woman. So I feel like people are like, how dare you make this about a woman? You know, it's not about a man's struggle. Not to
Yeah,
be
it sure
woke.
makes me
The
angry.
trailer is so good for that
The
movie.
trailer is incredible. I'm so excited to see it.
That might be the best trailer of the year.
Hang on, let me rattle off the movies I gotta see in the next like 2-3 weeks. Is kind of my plan. Is No Other Choice, Testament of Manly, Die My Love, Sentimental Value. There's another big one that I'm missing. Crap, what is it?
Secret Agent.
Secret Agent. Secret Agent is 5. And Pillion is the other one that I really am trying to get to. Yeah, good year for movies.
I think it's a good year for movies. I wonder how this year will age, which is kind of my thought on it. But like right now on my Letterboxd list, my top 5, it was just an accident. 28 years later, No Other Choice, Hamnet, Sentimental Value. That's like an easy S tier top 5.
Yeah, my 5 is Sinners, 28 Years Later, Hamnet, Marty Supreme, and Wake Up Dead Man.
Yeah. Like Marty
That's-
Supreme,
Yeah.
a movie that I absolutely want to watch again, is 10th on my list. Wake Up Dead Man is 8. I've watched Wake Up Dead Man twice, and I almost watched it again. Like,
My 6 through 10 is It Was Just an Accident, One Battle, Weapons, Black Bag, and Chainsaw Man. So Chainsaw Man, Just Unseating, Materialist, Superman, and Train Dreams.
man, you got Train Dreams a lot higher than I do, too.
I still
That's
haven't
all I
seen.
can
That's the
think of.
problem is I still haven't seen. I feel like all these movies I'm gonna see are all gonna slot somewhere around my top 10 ish.
Yeah.
That I still have to see, and Train Dreams is gonna get knocked down.
Let's go through here and just talk about snipes from the draft. Is there anything that you really wanted or you were gonna get that got sniped from you?
Well, Wake Up Dead Man is currently my number 1 movie of the year, and I didn't
Yeah.
get that.
You didn't get that. You stole Hamnet from me, which there's another snub is not getting Paul Mescal in for Hamnet, but Paul Mescal, great performance, second best performance in the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Agreed.
No two ways about
That's why he shouldn't win Best Actor. That's why Michael B. Jordan should win. But even Michael B. Jordan is like the 3rd best performance in that movie.
Yeah, it goes Michael B. Jordan, then like 2 people, then Michael B. Jordan. Stephen Yeun in your top 3 from that one?
No. Well, I like Jack O'Connell better. I like
Yeah.
the actor who played the jazz musician that I cannot
Yeah.
remember his name.
I don't know his name either off the top of my head.
Musician, rather. And then Haley Steinfeld, obviously. We didn't, in the horniest pod of the year, we didn't even mention Haley
Right.
Steinfeld. in
I know.
Sinners.
We did mention Cunnilingus a lot, which she was involved in.
That's true. And then Delroy Lindo. No, Delroy Lindo for Best Supporting is not good. I hope he gets nominated. He deserves it. He's really good in that movie. When you see the garlic, it's pretty good.
Let's see. You stole Elle Fanning from me.
Is sentimental value good? I know I know you would still will say yes, but describe sentimental value to me.
Sentimental value is it's like old school Wes Anderson-y, where the entire conceit for it is this family has been abandoned by their father for a long time, and in the wake of a tragic event, the father shows back up and wants it to be like nothing ever happened.
Sounds like the movie Ella McKay to me.
Imagine Ella McKay, but Woody Harrelson didn't have a scandal.
Interesting. Okay. Sure.
But yeah, like Elle Fanning plays like a proxy for his daughter, and he's trying to like recapture his relationship with his daughter, and she's resistant to it. And yeah, it's a very like European conceit where it's like I don't even know what the elevator pitch for this movie is, but it works.
Have you seen The Worst Person in the World?
No, I've never seen another Joachim Trier movie. I've only seen.
That's the only
familiar.
other one I've seen. I really like The Worst Person in the World. That's a really good movie.
What do you say, Mike?
I'm trying to see why that sounds familiar.
Because
It was
many
an
people have called you the worst
Oscar-y
person in the world.
international movie.
Okay, I haven't seen it.
Yeah.
Okay, and then final thing here, and then we can close up. What is the pick that you got that you're happiest that you got?
Mike, you can go first.
I was just glad I got the first pick so I could blow things up by taking
One battle after another. Opening
For
cinematography, just
Is
tanking the
crazy.
list. Yeah.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
just wanted to, I haven't
was
seen as many movies,
cascading.
so I just wanted to cause chaos. It's like when I took the Carolina Hurricanes for most shorthanded goals
Yeah.
during our
Yeah,
NHL
you
draft.
because you took one battle after another. Our best picture is Wake Up Dead Man. It was just an accident, and is this thing on? Our best actor is Timothée Chalamet, Michael B. Jordan, and Wagner Moura, and our best
That's
supporting
reasonable.
actor is Michael Cera, William H. Macy, and Adam Sandler.
That is true. Best supporting is all messed up because Benicio is running away with that award.
Sean Penn deserves
probably
it more than
should
Benicio,
One
if you ask
battle,
me.
cinematography might be the one thing one battle will lose.
Yeah,
Not in my heart.
not in your heart. I'm really glad I got Jennifer Lawrence for Die My Love. I got backed into a corner, but I think my favorite pick on the board for myself was Una Chaplin in Avatar: Fire and Ash.
That's a good pick. That's a sick pick.
And I'm always going to regret not taking No Other Choice for Best Picture or 28 Years Later for cinematography. I think I'm always going to regret those picks the entire time I live. 28 years later, shot on an iPhone.
Shot on many iPhones.
Well, yeah, not just shot. It wasn't just one iPhone. This isn't a Soderbergh picture.
That's why I like. That's why I like it. That's why I like the Soderbergh stuff better. He's like, fuck it, one iPhone on an Amazon tripod. Let's do it.
Yeah, he just pulls out his iPhone that has like the cracked glass on the back and goes, "We're shooting on this," and you get one take.
Yeah.
Should we be happy that like there's no talk about the Springsteen movie? Like, are we finally done with this like musical?
That's a good
biopic
point.
Well,
crap?
Song Sung Blue kind of market corrected.
Oh,
it.
that's. Yeah.
Although that's a very different caliber. Like you think like Elvis and the Timothée Chalamet one last year. Like it's a very
Bob
like
Dylan
dark.
one.
Yeah, the Bob Dylan one. It's like a very dark and plotting movie. Whereas Song Sung Blue is like, what if we're just ridiculous and we're covering Neil Diamond songs?
Yeah. Do you know the plot of Song Sung Blue, Adam? Because about halfway through, it gets really dark.
No, I don't. I only know that it's the greatest
Can I
showman being
spoil
the
it
greatest
for
showman.
you? Because you're
Yeah,
not
sure.
gonna
The
see it.
trailer
Well,
looks dark.
Halfway through, Kate Hudson gets hit with a car and gets paralyzed.
Damn.
So
because it's based on a true story. That's what
In the second half, does he turn into Neil Diamond? Like, what is the second half of the
Neil
movie? Does he-
Diamond is not in the film.
What?
Apparently Eddie Vedder is though.
What is he doing in the movie?
I don't know. Haven't seen it. I just know these things about it.
Well, that's all I got. Any final thoughts here?
I'm really.
I
happy
just wanted
got
to-
Jessie Buckley.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
good
yeah.
pick.
That's all.
I just
That movie
wanted
made
to-
me cry like a little baby, and like a really, like I let it all out.
Yeah, we talked a lot about how emotional that movie is.
I never got around to seeing it, and then you were kind of like, I don't think you saw it either, Adam. But no love for the Anemone, Daniel Day-Lewis. Surprised.
Oh
yeah.
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 Well, it's Ronan.
I mean,
I
it
don't
was-
support Nepo babies.
it was
when I
it was a
don't have
Nepo
to.
project, but still, yeah.
Once again, another movie. Great trailer.
Is it? Is it a
You watched
great
that-
trailer?
That trailer is the exact reason people like Star Wars, because things keep happening in the trailer and you're like, I want to know more about that.
Yeah, but that's not true for every Star Wars trailer.
No, I'm not talking about Star Wars trailers. I'm talking about the reason people like the Sar Wars movies.
Oh, sure. Yeah, you're like,
Because
what's the
they're
deal with this guy?
Yeah, like the Anemone trailer and like whatever the second Star Wars movie, Episode 5, what they have in common is that they both are basically like, that's Boba Fett. He's the most badass ever, and he's gonna be dead in 3 minutes, and you'll never know anything else.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's fair. That's a fair point.
All right, well, that's all I got. Does anyone else have any final thoughts here?
I got nothing.
Kept it under an hour and a half. Tyler, you got any plugs?
Hey, keep an eye out. We don't really do the podcast anymore, but we are probably going to come back for our end of the year pod that we do every year, where we each rattle off our top 5 things of the year. We include TV and music and video games. So it's basically our top 5 favorite content. I don't want to use the word content, but that's what we use for the year. And then subsequently, we have a very intense formula that involves us building a bracket for the most excited things we're most excited for in 2026. So we build a bracket. So last year it was Superman won.
It was Superman, and at one point it was Superman against GTA, a game that did not come out.
That did not come out. And the finals was Superman versus Spider-Verse 3,
a movie
and
that
was
did not
still
come
supposed
out.
to come out this year. But guess what? That's vindicated. O'Neill wanted us to pick Spider-Verse because he's like, obviously we're more excited for Spider-Verse. I'm like, O'Neill, I can't risk Spider-Verse not coming out and having that be our most anticipated thing of the year. We had Sinners lose to Mickey 17, which was just a terrible call by us in that bracket.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyway, keep an eye out for that. That'll be coming.
Yep, and we have your show linked in the show notes. So if you want to check out Tyler Carcara's podcast, a podcast where he makes podcasts, click on the link below. Mike, we just did our plugs like an hour and a half ago. So I'll just say, townalone.com for all of our content. If you're listening to the audio version of this, we do have a video version along with shorts, deleted scenes. Like we have another one coming out soon, where Tyler, we did another basket. We did the hockey basket that doesn't have you in it, and somehow talked about episode 9 again. So we have the deleted
do we need
scenes.
to do a commentary?
Yeah, you guys want to sit down and do a episode 9 pod? And most importantly of all, go see movies. Go watch movies, guys. Everyone go see movies.
Movies are so good. I didn't get to see as many as I wanted to, but go see them.
Yeah, go watch movies.
I was 106 this year. Not great.
And I'll go ahead and read one more of my intros on the way out the door here. I've been your host, Adam Hess, and with me, the two guys that hopefully are not in the In Memoriam segment, Mike Regan and Tyler Carcara.
Still time.
There's still
Still
time.
I've got to drive to work, so I'll keep it on lock.